The president was out yet again today in another post calling on direct payments to the people and calling on lawmakers to get it done now. And this is not in regards to the $2,000 stimulus check that we've heard about for the last week and a half. This is a totally separate payment, and again, he wants it done now. I also have this post right here, which I will pop up on the screen for in just a minute so you can see and read for yourself exactly what the president wrote right here on Truth Social a little bit earlier today. I want you to see this, but again, another payment that he's calling on to go directly to us rather than, well, somebody else. This is very interesting because if you've noticed for the last, well, realistically, all of this year, the president has called on multiple different payments back to us in the form of dividends, rebates, stimulus, all kinds of payments, and then now these direct payments as well. This is super interesting, and again, I think he's making it very clear here. He wants the payments to go directly to us. Now, again, before I pop this up on the screen, I just want to clarify this. What he's talking about here in this dedicated post right here, okay? In this post, he is not talking about the $2,000 payments, okay? So when you see this, don't feel like, oh, that's all that the $2,000 is. No, this is totally separate as well, a totally separate payment, okay? So with that being said, here you go. Let's pop this up right here, right now. Put this up on the screen. Let's look through the details of this, and this is what he posted on Truth Social this morning and what he means by this whole post right here. Let me clarify this for you really quickly. So obviously remember during October and the first half of November, we were in the government shutdown. Why were we in that government shutdown in the first place? Mostly because of the ACA subsidies. What I mean by that is the Affordable Care Act subsidies, right? This is what lawmakers were arguing about a ton. So over the last several years, there's been these subsidies out there lowering premiums for people that are getting, well, healthcare coverage off of the ACA, right? So like basically Obamacare is what many people refer to this as. Well, what there's been is over the last several years, there's been these subsidies. In other words, buying down those premiums for basically individuals, right, that are getting healthcare coverages through Obamacare ACA, right? Well, the money generally has been going to the big insurance providers, directly cutting checks to them. Well, the president clearly in his post right here is clearly saying, no, we're not going to send money to the big insurance companies. They've been ripping people off for years. They've already gathered all this money. No, we want that money to go directly to the people that are getting their healthcare coverages right through ACA. So that's literally what they don't want to do. Is rather than giving these big subsidies to the healthcare providers, they want to cut checks right to the people and basically let you do all the shopping yourself and basically just take that money and just pocket it and then just have it, to use to basically find your own coverages somewhere else. So that is what they're talking about here. And again, this is totally separate. I want to make that very clear. This is totally separate from the $2,000 dividend, the $2,000 stimulus, whatever you want to call it. These are two totally different things. This would be money that'd be sent to the people to basically go out and shop for and gather your own insurance. And again, I'm just giving you information here, okay? I know this is a major headache, right? This whole insurance situation. Honestly, I just got done with mine last week as well. Thankfully, glad to be done with that. What a mess. I do not enjoy doing the whole insurance thing every single year, but just finished mine up last week, and honestly, I'm really happy to be done with that. Again, I know a lot of you here in the community hear me talk about chapter as well, because again, that's for those of you on Medicare. Make sure to take advantage of that if you've not done so yet. Medicare Annual Enrollment, by the way, is ending here in 2 weeks, okay? So we got a little bit of time left. If you're on Medicare, make sure to utilize chapter there. It's 100% for free. But again, that's not what this video is about. So anyway, if you're one of the millions and millions and millions of people out there that utilize Obamacare and the ACA, Affordable Care Act, that whole situation, this is just another way that they're trying to get money back into your pocket. Now, I'm going to be fair with you. I'm not sure if this would be the best solution for the people, okay? I'm just being fair. It's going to be different for every single person, but I think we can all probably agree if you had the option to have money go directly to the insurance providers and say, here, insurance providers, we're going to give you billions and billions of dollars. We'll just trust that you lower down these premiums, and that'll be our little agreement. Would you rather have the money go right to the insurance provider, or would you rather have the money cut to you in a check However much money that would be, I'm not really sure. Would it be a few hundred, maybe a few $1,000s? I'm honestly not really sure what that would be. The president did not specify that in his post here as far as how much money would be going to each individual family or household or whatever it happens to be individual for this money. We're not sure what that would be, but again, it could be a significant amount of money. We're just honestly not sure. I think it'd be specific based on each individual household and family size and stuff like that, obviously, because the more, obviously, the premiums that people are paying. But I don't know. I'm not sure about you, but I always feel like money is way better off in your possession, in your pocket, in your bank account, versus in the pocket and in the bank account of, say, I don't know, big insurance providers, right? Where does that money do a better job, and where is that money better utilized? In your possession, in your pocket, and you get to make the calls on where that money is spent? Or is it better off in the pocket and in the coffers of the insurance providers? Yeah, I think we all agree on this one, right? It's way better off in your possession than you get to do what you want. And that's exactly what the president is advocating for. Again, right here in his post just this morning as well. Again, calling on more direct payments directly to the people. And again, like I said earlier, I want to clarify, no, this is not the $2,000. Okay, I want to make that very clear just because I'm sure I'll see comments that say, oh, this is what they were doing. It's the $2,000. They want to give it back in the form of basically cash or payments in the form of these instead of the ACA subsidies. No, the $2,000 is literally separate. They want to send that to us in the form of a dividend, a stimulus, a rebate, whatever you want to call it, a payment directly back to us, basically just as a stimulus check, right? That's what we've been talking about for a while, which is honestly very, very nice. It hasn't happened yet. And again, I'll continue to keep you updated on that as we get more information, but we'll have to see what happens. And again, will all lawmakers, or at least enough lawmakers, be on board with this to actually send the money directly to the people rather than to the huge insurance providers? Not quite sure, right? This is what shut the government down in the first place for basically, 43 days? 43 days is how long the government was shut down for. That's what shut the government down, was this whole situation, this whole ACA subsidy situation. At least that was a major arguing point that they had. So let's see, can they come together on something here? Can they come together on an agreement? Can they figure out how to send money directly back to the people? We'll have to see here. And again, this is what another agenda item that the president wants to do here. So let's see. I feel like at this point, we've got many different, at least a couple different options here where direct payments could be coming back to us, which would honestly be really, really nice, right? I think that'd be great for a lot of people. Would that money be spent on the insurance that people need? I don't know. And again, it's going to be different for everybody. Again, use the money for what somebody sees fit for their personal situation. And that's best kind of the situation here as well. So anyway, obviously, I'll continue to keep an eye on this one very closely as well and keep you posted on this. Otherwise, again, as I mentioned, if you're on Medicare, you may not be dealing with this, but if you're on Medicare, let me remind you have a couple weeks left here of annual enrollment, not very long here. If you're on Medicare, if you have not made the call, make sure to do yourself a favor, okay? And again, I'm just here to give you information, okay? It's 100% for free. You can actually see it right there, free Medicare help. But my point is that you got a couple weeks left to go here. I've said this before. Thousands and thousands of plans are changing. Hundreds and hundreds of plans are being discontinued. Millions and millions of people will be blindsided by this, and I'm trying to help you avoid all of that and not fall into the pitfall of, didn't know. They just automatically put me into a different plan. I didn't know. Now my doctor's not covered. My prescriptions aren't covered. My medical visits, my procedures, whatever it is, aren't covered. Yeah, now you're paying significantly more out of pocket. I'm trying to help you avoid that pitfall. And again, the distraction is this. They leave your premium and make it look like, oh, my plan didn't change. Don't fall for that trap. You got to look under the hood to see how much your plan has changed, aside from the premium as well. And that's exactly what Chapter will do for you. The phone number's there. Give them a call. They will take care of the rest. No work required. All you got to do, grab your Medicare card, grab your phone, and just call Chapter right there. They'll take care of the rest. It's 100% for free. And thousands of people here in this community have already called them. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, after you talk to them, drop a comment down below. Use the word Chapter. That's the keyword I search for. Let me know, how did it go? Did you save a boatload of money? Like, actually, I have this list right here. This is actually a little bit of an older list. This list right here, 2 pages. These people on this list have collectively saved $100,000 between these 2 pages. Check this out. These 2 pages of people, thousands of dollars a year, hundreds of dollars per month, have collectively saved $100,000 together. Just this group. Amazing. And these are the people that have reached out and left a comment down below after they talked to Chapter, again, phone number there, to get some help with their Medicare, which is absolutely incredible. All right, anyway, drop a comment down below. Let me know how it goes after you talk to them, and I will add your name to the list. If you tell me how much you save on a monthly or an annualized basis, I'll add your name to this list here, and we'll get a running total how much people here in this community save just by making that free call. Anyway, hope this helps you. Please subscribe if you've not done so yet. 100% free. Please share the video. Big share button down below. Stay tuned. A lot of big things happening right now. It is a weird time. I'll continue to keep you updated with any other information coming out right now. Money, checks, raises, bills, packages, proposals, anything. A lot of them going on right now. I'll keep you posted. Please subscribe, share the video, and I'll catch you again.